All right, what's going on, guys? Today I decided to throw together a what I ate today video. So every so often I like to make one of these videos, give you guys just a good example of what I'm currently eating in a day to keep my skin clear and ultimately just get my overall health trending in the right direction. And as I always say, as you're watching this video, understand that what works for me may not work for you. And this is not supposed to be meant as something like everyone needs to eat exactly how I'm doing and that's the only way to do it. My page in general is meant to be something to guide you through the process of understanding what's best for you as an individual. So if I'm eating something in this video that you think that you may not do well with, well, number one, I'd say, try it out, see if it works for you in the first place. But number two, maybe it doesn't work for you. It's all about finding what is best for you as an individual. So I'm gonna go and make some breakfast really quick, and I will check in with you guys when it's done, and we'll start our day here.
And this is what we're gonna have for breakfast here. I'm sorry it's not the most beautiful plate of food I've ever thrown together. I kind of made a mess of those eggs, but today we have 5 pasture-raised eggs. Yeah, I have 5 eggs on there. Typically, I'll have some beef along with it or bacon, but I didn't feel like making any of that today, so I just made an extra egg or two. So we got 5 eggs that's cooked in my raw butter. I got 2 small red potatoes. I boiled those, but then I also cooked those up in the pan with a little bit of butter as well, made them nice and crispy and fattened them up a little bit. And then I have about 8 to 10 ounces of raw goat milk up top there. So this is what I'm saying, there's a lot of information out there, saying dairy is bad, saying nightshades are bad for psoriasis, but keep in mind this is raw goat dairy straight from a farm. And you know what, when it comes to the potatoes, I do really well with them. I do really well with raw dairy, the raw butter, raw milk, and the potatoes. But yeah, so this is just a nice solid breakfast, super simple. I'm always trying to keep things as simple as possible, but I'm gonna eat this. I might have a snack or two throughout the day. I've been eating a little bit more than usual lately, but yeah, I'm gonna eat this, get back to you guys in a little bit. So here is going to be our little midday snack here today. So sorry, I was gonna show you guys the ingredients before I blended it all up, but I forgot. But this is basically just 8 ounces of raw goat milk, a banana, a handful of blueberries, a handful of ice, and then just a little bit of honey. I squirted on top of it to sweeten it up a bit. And I've been having a lot of snacks lately. For a long time I was, when I was doing a little bit more intermittent fasting and carbohydrate restriction, I wasn't eating many snacks. I would have 2 meals a day, 2 big meals, sometimes 3, and that would be it. But lately I've been feeling really good, having my 2 to 3 big meals and then throwing a snack in there, and maybe sometimes 2 snacks. If I just have 2 big meals, sometimes I'll have a snack midday and then I'll have one at night as well. But yeah, I've been throwing in some snacks for some extra energy, extra calories. I just feel like, me personally, it's something I need. Some of you might do better with bigger intermittent fasting windows, and some of you might do better eating 3, 4, 5 times throughout the day. So this is going to be our dinner tonight. We have this big old grass-fed chuck roast. We have some potatoes to go along with it. I might have some other vegetable, maybe some asparagus or something, and I'll cook that asparagus up with some raw butter. I'll also put some raw butter on these potatoes as well. But this is about 2.2 pounds of chuck roast here, so I'll probably have half of it. My girlfriend will have half of it. She might save a little bit of it. But we're each going to have probably 2 potatoes here. They're not huge. They're just kind of little Idaho potatoes. Maybe there'll be some leftovers. But as you can see, I've just kind of salt and peppered this roast up a little bit. Nothing crazy, just salt and pepper. Just kind of rubbed it on there. I'm going to poke some holes in these potatoes and wrap them up in foil as well. I preheated the oven to 350 degrees, and I'm probably just going to stick all this in there for about 2 hours. 2 hours seems to be kind of the perfect amount of time for one of these sort of things. So I'm going to cook this up, and I'm going to show you guys what it looks like when it's finished. What you think, man?
So that's all I got for you guys in this What I Ate Today video. This page is not meant to be based in some stubborn dietary dogma, like you need to eat exactly as I do and expect to get the same exact results that I did, because that's just not how it works. This is an individualized process, and in order to find out what works for you, you need to go through the process of learning what works for you, what foods work best for you, what combination of foods work best for you, where should your macronutrients be at. And although everyone's answer is going to look different and everyone's ideal gut health diet is going to look different, the process that you go through to lead yourself to that understanding is the same process for everyone. So rather than stabbing away at different kind of dietary templates, what I've done is I've put together a 3-phase system of reset, optimize, regenerate. And just by going through this system of reading your health indicators, and it's a system of refinements and experimentation, but just by going through this system, it's going to answer all those questions for you. It's going to help you and lead you to understanding what foods are working best for you, what macronutrient combinations. Are you someone who does better high fat, low carb? Or are you someone who does better bringing those fats a little bit down, bringing those carbs up? Are you someone who does well with potatoes? Do you not do well with potatoes? Just by going through this 3-phase process, it will lead you to understanding what works best for you as an individual. So if you'd like to be coached through that process, if you're tired of experimenting and you want to be just led straight to the source, straight to a plan that works right off the bat, and you don't want to experiment for 5-10 more years, I'm going to leave a link in the description of this video where you could schedule a call with me, essentially just a free coaching call. And I'll kind of try to point you guys in the right direction and get you trending down the right path, and also give you all the information you need to know about my coaching program and see if you're interested in joining that. If you're someone who commits yourself, you join this program and you put in the work and reach out for help when you need it, you're going to get those results so much faster and so much more efficiently. We're going to teach you to build a sustainable approach that you're going to be able to stick to long term. Because if you fall off the wagon, if you're not loving what you're doing, if you don't love the way you eat and the way you're living, you're going to fall off the wagon. The symptoms are just going to come back. So this program is all about building a sustainable approach that you're going to love and just creating a new way of living. So like I said, I'm going to leave a little link in the description where you guys could book a call for that. But that's all I got for you guys. I'll see you in the next video.